Good morning and Jai Hind. In this video, I am going to discuss the numerical from the chapter Dissolution of a Partnership Firm, and I have taken a question from the exercises given in a book of Accountancy for Partnership Firm written by D.K. Goel. So let us read the question first. Preetham and Naresh decided to dissolve their firm on 30th September 2018 when their balance sheet stood as follows. So this is the balance sheet given here in a question, and where there are two partners, Preetham and Naresh. The assets were realized as follows. So these, after realization, the value we received after selling the stock is 20,000. Bills receivable we get 3,800, furniture 5,100, plant and machinery 35,000, sundry debtors at 10% less than the book value. That means whatever the book value here, it is given in balance sheet, that is 45,000. So we have to deduct 10% from that to get the realization amount. Sundry creditors allowed a discount of 5%. So as sundry debtors is 36,000, so we have to reduce by 5,000 while paying the liability. Preetham agreed to pay his wife's loan. So there is a Mrs. Preetham loan over there in a balance sheet we can see. So Preetham agreed to pay his wife's loan, is taking away the wife loan, and Naresh agreed to pay outstanding rent. So there was an outstanding rent over there in a balance sheet. So that rent is paid by Naresh. That means firm has to pay to Naresh for outstanding rent here. And expenses of dissolution came to be 800 rupees. 800 rupees were the realization expenses. So one more thing is given, that Preetham and Naresh shared profit and loss in a ratio of their capitals. So profit sharing ratio is the ratio of their capitals, and accounts are finally settled. So we have to prepare the realization account, capital account, and bank account. Okay, so let us start this. I have prepared the realization account over here. In this, first we have to bring all the assets on the debit side and all the liabilities on the credit side, leaving the cash or bank balance in a as it is given in a question. So I have bring the stock in trade at the value of 21,500, that is given in a balance sheet. That means we have to bring all the assets at their book value only. And after that, two bills receivable, that is 8,800, two sundry debtors 45,000, and two furniture 3,000, two plant and machinery 23,000, and two goodwill also 20,000. That means all these are the one more asset is there, two prepaid insurance, that is 300. That means all the assets have been bring to realization account, has been transferred to realization account at their book value. Now all the assets has to be bring into the realization account on the credit side. So I have written two sundry creditors 36,000, and by outstanding rent 5,000, by Mrs. Preetham loan 10,000, and there's provision for bad debts also given, and it is a liability, so it has to be bring on the credit side by provision for bad debts, that is 1,500. So all the assets and liabilities has been transferred to the realization account, and after this we have to realize the assets. Okay, to realize the assets we have to make the entries on the credit side by the name of by bank account, and asset have been realized over here. You can see the stock, bills receivable, furniture, plant, machinery, sundry debtors. I have written all the values of, here on the credit side, and we have to write the realized values, not the book values. So I have written the realized values which is given in a question. That means 20,000 for stock, 3,800 for bills receivable, 5,100 for furniture, 35,000 for plant and machinery, and 40,500 for sundry debtors, as it is given in the question that 10% has to be reduced in case of debtors. So 40,500 would be the value of debtors here. So that means total realization of the assets is 1,04,400, and we can make this entry in a bank account also. Okay, we can make this entry of asset realization in bank account also. Then after realizing all the assets, we have to pay the liabilities also. So liabilities has to be paid on the debit side, and I have written here on the debit side to bank account by sundry debtors. It is given question that 5% discount has been allowed by the creditor. That means now we have to pay 34,200 only in spite of 36,000. And next was the loan which was taken by the Preetham, his wife's loan. So we have to make the entry by the name of to Preetham's capital account, and should be 10,000 on the debit side. Again, Naresh has paid the outstanding rent, so we have to make the entry on the debit side only. To Naresh capital outstanding rent we can write in a bracket, and 500 amount is to be written in a column, amount column. And there is 800 rupees for the expenses, realization expenses given in a question. So we have to make the entry on debit side only. We have to pay all the liabilities, so we have to make the entry on debit side. To bank account expenses in bracket, and 800 is to be written in amount column. So after writing all these entries, we have to balance both the sides, and after balancing there was a difference of 14,700, which is a loss, and it has to be transferred to the partner's capital account in a ratio. Here question it is given that the profit sharing ratio between the partners is the ratio of their capital, and their capital is in a question given 40,000 and 20,000. That means 2:1 is the ratio. So we have to divide 14,700 in bit among Preetham and Naresh in a ratio of 2:3. That means 9,800 is to be transferred to Preetham's capital account, and 4,900 in the Naresh capital account. And in question it is given that there is a loan given to loan taken by Naresh also. So we have to prepare the Naresh loan account also. And it is very simple. On the credit side, we have to write by balance brought down of 14,000, as it was a balance, and we have to balance both the sides. That means on the debit side, in particulars, we have to write to bank account 14,000. That means 14,000 amount of loan has to be paid to Naresh by the firm. Next is partner's capital account and bank account. After preparing realization and Naresh loan account, we have to prepare partner capital account and bank account. In partner's capital account, on the credit side, first we have to make the entry of partner's capital, which is given in balance sheet, that is 40,000 and 20,000. So this entry has to be made on the credit side by the name by balance brought down in Preetham and Naresh column by 40,000 and 20,000. Okay, and after this, as we know that Preetham has taken his wife's loan, that is of 10,000. So we have to make the entry on the credit side only by realization account. In bracket we can write Preetham's wife loan, and amount is to be written in column of Preetham. Next thing, there was an expense which was met by the Naresh, realization expenses. So we have to write on the credit side only by realization account, and in bracket you can write realization expenses, and amount of 500 is to be written in Naresh column on the credit side. Now coming towards the debit side, we know that there was a loss. We have calculated in realization account the loss transferred to Preetham and Naresh capital. We have to transfer this loss in their capital account. So I'm going to transfer that on the debit side by the name to realization account in bracket loss, and the amount of loss, that means 9,800 to be written in Preetham account, and 4,900 to be written in Naresh account. and after this we have to balance both the sides to get the final payment, which a firm has to pay to both the partners, and which came to be 40,200 to Pritam and 15,600 to Naresh. So we have calculated the final amount which has to be paid to both the partners. The last account which we are required to prepare, that is bank account. So in this first entry is to be done on the debit side, to balance brought down, and this amount is to be taken from the balance sheet which is given in the question. Cash at bank, that is 400 rupees, is to be entered here in an amount column. And after this we have to write on the debit side only all the amount which we have realized from the assets. We have to write about that by the name to realization account, and in bracket asset realized, and the total amount we can write over here in the amount column, that is 1,04,400 rupees. Now on the credit side we have to write all the liabilities which we have paid. We can take the entries from the realization account only. First entry which is done is the payment of creditors. So the entry is done by the name by realization account, in bracket we can write creditors paid, and the amount of 34,200 has to be written here. That means amount which have paid, we don't have to write the book value of creditors over here. We have to write only that value which we are going to pay. Then next thing is the realization expenses, which is again written by the name by realization account, in bracket expenses of 800 rupees. Next is by Naresh loan account, that is 14,000 is to be written on again on the credit side. And lastly the capitals of both the partners. By Pritam capital account and by Naresh capital account, we can take the amount from the partners capital account which we have calculated the final payment amount, and we have to write this in the credit side of the bank account. Now after this we have completed all the entries, and finally we have to calculate both the side individually, debit side and credit side. We have needs to add all the amounts individually separately, and we have to see whether both the sides the amount should be same, should be equal. And you can see I am getting 1,04,800 on both the sides. That means our question is correct, and we have successfully calculated or made all the accounts in fact correctly. I hope you have understand this question quite well, and if there is any problem please free to call. Thank you.